What's going on, guys? It's the Ultimate Dino King here, coming at you with another video. As you saw from the intro, the desktop, the mic quality, my computer's fixed. I finally got it fixed. The problem is I had to basically reset the whole thing. I had to clear the hard drive, had to put a new version of Windows on, so anything that I hadn't put on my Dropbox, I've lost. So, anime-wise, I still have the original dinos. I had the spectral dinos. I had all that stuff that I'd made with it. So, but any custom cards, move cards, I've lost most of them. So, yeah. Any old recordings, including one I had with Cyama Tyrannus, I have lost. And yeah, my old compilation of like the codes for the emulator, I lost that. I got to redo it. But I have got a problem with the emulator since I put it back on. It's not quite running the same as it used to, and I haven't been able to get it run today at all. So, yeah, no emulator videos until I figure out what I can do. I've tried different versions of Daemon. The one version I've got is the only one that actually launches it, and it's just really, really bad. It's not working like it used to, so I'll probably need to get a new graphics card because I'm running off internal graphics at the moment, so that's probably what it has to do there. Anyway, I'll probably need to upgrade my RAM cards as well because I think I'm using tandem 4 gigs or 8 gigs, I'm not sure which. I may have to try and switch to 2 Corsair 8 gig ones if possible. So anyway, that's the reason why there won't be any emulator videos. Got a couple of other things to go over in this video today. One is a trade with Frisky on Discord, and then the other is a bit of a other note that I've been holding off from making the video for a while, but something happened this morning and I can now make the video without having to worry or anything, but we'll get to that point when it comes to it. So anyway, I'm gonna go at you with the opening of the trade, and I will be back with you in a second. Alright guys, so we're at the trade section of the video now, and as you can tell from the title, it's a trade with a guy on Discord called Frisky. I'm not sure if he has a channel. If he has got a channel, I'll put it in the description. If not, then I'll just tag his Discord name. He's a great trader, very great trader. Really boosted my collection here, one edition in particular. So I'm really grateful for this trade, and yeah, let's get on with it. So we're gonna go from the top, might as well. So first up, we have a Series 2 second Spinosaurus. It's the second to last dino I need from Series 2 second. The last one I need is Megaraptor, so it hunts on for the Megaraptor in that edition now. The rest, I believe, are Series 2 third. So we've got Cychania, Baryonyx, Edmontonia, Corythosaurus, Eustreptospondylus, Tails Smash, Stomping Hammer, Diving Press, Final Fury, Kamikaze Tackle, Death Grind, Aleoramus, Patagosaurus, Pistacoelicordia, Brachyceratops, Nodosaurus, Net Crusher, Atomic Bomb, Dino Swing, Arenaceratops, Triceratops, Syntheosaurus, Wurosaurus, Haste, Recovery, Attack Boost, Defense Boost, Elemental Power, Power Drain, Venom Fang, Stun Dash, Light Recovery, Tag Team, Move Breaker, Triple Headbutt, Wall Smash, Tiebreaker, Quick Strike, Skydive, Lilian Cure, Move Block, and Tie Bomb. So most of what I need now for Series 2 third and Series 2 second is super moves. And I think in Series 2 third there's still a few more dinos I need. I believe I need a Megaraptor, Tyrannosaurus, Spinosaurus, and a few others that I can't think of off the top of my head. Saurolophus as well. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for S2 third now. Great trade, Really appreciate it. This has really boosted my Series 2 third collection. Really happy with this trade. Thank you very much, Frisky, and we will get on with the rest of the video. I'm back, and this is the other issue that I was going to be talking about, and that is this issue to do with a trade. Those of you on the Discord server already know about this, but this is just for you guys out there. I haven't made this video yet because one, when I was going to make it, he got back in contact with me, and two, the reason I'm making it now is because he has since left the Discord server. He left this morning, so there is no way he's getting in contact with me again, because he won't private message me at all. I've got a load of the messages up here. I have blanked out his name because he's just a kid. He's 13 and he doesn't deserve to be named and shamed, so this is just going to be a shame without the name. But yeah, as you can see, there's a first message or set of messages up on the screen. This was just after we agreed to the trade. We agreed to the trade in the group, and I cannot be bothered to go back through 2 months of messages, I think. Near enough to try and find that, because it was at the start of July. Yeah, it's about 2 months worth of messages. I really do not want to have to go back through that far to find the pictures. But yeah, this is just our private messages. This is confirming that he said he would ship, or try to ship, on the 2nd or 3rd of July. And I agreed that as well. Then a few days later, after he'd supposedly shipped it and stuff, he was putting a few problems in Void. I'm not going to go into detail because, yeah, I haven't got the discussion of what was going on. So, yeah, we're just trying to help him out there. Actually, going back to that real quick, one of the things that a couple of people on the server thought he was trying to do was trying to guilt trip people into sending him cards, and it nearly actually worked as well. I can't remember who it was, but someone was going to send him free cards. But never mind. Here we go. This was on the 11th of July, when the first got a bit, yeah, that the cards hadn't arrived. So I was trying to find out what he did to send them, and this is all our stuff from the 11th of July. As I said, I'd give the package until the end of the week, and yeah, we agreed on that. A week later, nothing had arrived. I'd given it slightly over a week, and we'd announced in Team Void that I wanted to speak to this guy. I nearly said his name then. I don't want to say his name. We had this discussion saying that the cards hadn't arrived. He knew it was a problem. He asked if he could help, and I said that I needed to find out what he knew. So I was going to try to talk to him in voice chat, which is what VC stands for, and he said he couldn't because his throat was hurting. And he said, because he was on there, he said he's muted and he's really, really croaky. So I said that we'd continue it in a little bit. Then was saying what the story was behind it, and he said he sent it. I asked if he used a stamp. He said yes. I asked what stamp class, and this is where I sent a long paragraphs about stuff, and I'll just read it to you guys. I said, if you used a regular stamp, then the package would be returned to you with the incorrect stamp, as you have used the stamp for a large letter or sent it, as you should have used a large letter or sent it with a V. Sorry about that, that was a Discord message. Stamps cannot be tracked. The only way to go to the post office to tell you is if the package has tracking. which it comes with a reference number. That's what the next sentence is saying. And the next one, it says the reference tracks the package. Then I was putting that me and other members of the server believe that you have not sent the cards at all, which we had at the time. There was a few of us thinking that. And I said regardless of whether he had or hadn't sent them, that they needed to arrive by Monday, or we'd have some kind of sanction to do with the server. And if he's not sent them, then they need to be shipped first class, signed for, is what I said. And I said I'd expect a picture of the receipt with a tracking number, and I'd expect to hear back soon. 2 days later, he hadn't messaged me, but he was online. 2 days after that, I called him out saying he'd been in the group, and I was saying that he needed to respond, or because we were talking about a call out video, which is kind of like this, but actually mentioning his name. But yeah, so we didn't do that. This would have been his YouTube / actually I don't know if he has a YouTube name, but his Discord name for sure. And I was just trying to ask a few more questions, and then I was saying that I understand if he was scared, because it can be a scary thing, you know, if you've done something wrong and you're being called out for it, like someone's trying to tell you off, it can be scary. So yeah, he didn't get back to me, so I made the call out video and I told him it'd be uploaded by 8 PM on that day, on the 23rd of July. And it was a difficult video for me to make, because I did not want to do it. I don't like shaming people that I consider to be my friends, and my friend is anyone who really collects Dinosaur King cards. I don't really like shaming them and stuff like that. I really don't like it, but he gave me no choice, and yeah, he didn't answer straight after that. It took for the video to be on, I believe it was on 98% when I sent that message. The video is almost uploaded, and then he replied at long last, and he said he doesn't know where else it could be. Then we said we could try and work out any like what they could have gone, where they could have gone, and he said okay, just don't basically publish the video anywhere. So I cancelled the upload, and I asked him why he ignored, and he said nerves and stuff. So he said that's good, now we can try and solve it. And I was just going through all the questions, like the stamp and envelope, if he posted it personally or gave it to someone else, and he said how he posted it. But the problem was, he said that he went to the post office and asked if the package had been sent, and stamps cannot be tracked, but he also put it through a post box. So he said, okay, but I hope they knew something about it. But he said that they did know something about it, which they can't. So that was a bit fishy to me. And I was saying that going to see if there's any way to check if it's in retention, which basically means they'd be holding it back for like incorrect postage, stuff like that. I've had that happen before. I've had to go and pay something because someone didn't use a stamp or the correct stamp or something. I can't remember. But yeah, I explained what retention meant, and there's a place called the NRC, the National Returns Centre, I believe that stands for, which is in Belfast. And I was trying to see if there's any way I could contact them. I couldn't. It had to be the sender that contacted them. So I told, after that, there was just some stuff saying, he said, I don't know where your cards are, maybe someone took them from delivery or something, so someone stole from the post office. I said it's possible, and people have had envelopes ripped into, so Ultimate Dino Queen has had an envelope ripped into, Luasp has, I have since, Mindfan has, and Mokiti has. Yeah. So this was before I realized that, like, this is when I realized on the 24th of July that you couldn't, like, the receiver couldn't contact the NRC about it, and there is no legal reason for them to give me their number because they're not a government service. So sorry, there's a bit cut off there, but they can't actually give over because they're not covered by the Freedom of Information Act. So that's a legislation thing, a legal reason. He said his mum was looking into contacting them. This was on the 28th of July. So he said he was going to see what happened Monday, and this is the last picture I've got because on the 30th of July I asked for an update, and he didn't sort it out. 31st of July, no updates since, and then the last time I actually contacted him was August 13th, and there was nothing from there. So at this time, Stranger 10 was arranging a trade with him, and he was giving him until the end of August to sort it out, to send it, because he was going to have this guy send first, rather than what I did and sending at the same time. So, but he never got in contact, and he left the server this morning, and so, as I said earlier, that's why I'm making this part of the video. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys stayed to the end, thank you for watching. Just remember, this guy is a kid, okay? There's a reason that I haven't said his name, because, again, he's a kid, and he doesn't deserve to be hated upon. He doesn't deserve to be shamed, or named and shamed. But this is as far as I'm taking this. This is it. If he messages me after this, unless it's to do with actually sending the cards, I'm just gonna ignore him because it's a waste of my time. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.